Action. Yeah, let's go. This is Hollywood,
Kick
baby.
the sofa straight away.
Well, let me check if we're still in frame. We're in frame.
All right. Hello, welcome to the Mark and Ben. What we're doing really well. It's the mid-20s crisis. There's a sign.
Are we on the microphones too?
We're on the microphones, only
Wow.
just though.
Welcome to Hollywood, baby.
Yeah, you can all witness this in real life.
Yeah, everyone can see this now. Oh, stop it. Right. Welcome to episode 34 of Mid-20s Crisis from a whole new setup.
Absolutely. Beautiful here.
I
This
think-
is my mum's house. My mum and dad live here.
Yep, which is normal.
Because it's Christmas time, of course.
Although today, when you're hearing this, will be the
Still the Christmas period. It still counts.
yeah, it would be the 31st or the 1st, would it, today?
Yeah, something like that.
Probably, or later than that.
Yeah.
It might even be 2018 we listen to
Whoa.
this. Gosh, future.
And that's the subject, right?
Well, the subject is new beginnings. No, new year, new me.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, so let's get rid of this now.
Be gone.
It's too much magic.
Right. That's a visual gag.
Yeah, too much magic. Right, okay, so new year, new me. Well, I haven't got my
You
notes.
haven't got your notes. This is a shambles. It's taken us about 4 weeks to set this all up. Mark's knocked the camera over about 15 times. It hasn't been plugged in, then it ran out of battery. Now we're just trying to cobble things together to be a successful person. We're also live on YouTube. We're not.
No, not
We're
right.
just recording.
We're going to record and stick this on YouTube in
Yeah.
case people want to see what we look like when we do a podcast
Well,
in Ben's house.
Yeah, how
Ben's
we're
mum's house.
perched.
Yeah, right, so one of the things we're going to tackle is our new plan for the new year because we've been criticised heavily by the haters.
Yeah, we can reveal our new plan.
Yeah,
We had a whole meeting in a pub.
Yeah, in a pub in South London,
Yeah.
not East London.
Took
where
me
things-
25 years to get home.
Yeah, and well, we'll be telling you a bit more about the new awards we've won. And
Yeah, and are submitting ourselves too.
yeah, so we're going to join the Apollo space race.
Yeah.
I don't know how to beat that. Our last Nobel Prize, to be honest. Right, what are the other things we're going to do? We might talk about all sorts of New Year's resolutions.
Oh, yes.
What the hell does that mean?
Good.
Jammy Buse curve, I've written here.
Jammy views curve. Important.
I know, I've realised.
New member of the team.
It's January Blues Cure.
Right.
That's what I've written.
That sounds fantastic. So this has become like a self-help podcast.
Yeah.
We can remarket ourselves.
But I thought
Self-help.
first I'd kick off on a positive note.
Yeah.
Looking forward to go back to work, mate.
No.
Nice.
No.
Can't wait a bit.
I can't be bothered to go back to work. It's tiring going back to work.
Yeah.
Sort of a bit fun. I've had my last day of work this year, so I'll be on call from the 27th to the 29th. But yeah, basically not at
Just
work.
try and make sure you're incredibly hungover or incredibly drunk. So
Yeah.
you'd be like, I can't come in. Sorry.
Unfortunately, once again, I'm completely drunk,
I think
as
that's-
I have been for every 4 hours, taking it like paracetamol.
It's the only way. Yeah, I think I feel a bit the same. I think I needed this rest, but actually coming home is stressful as well at Christmas, isn't
You've
it?
had a tough one, haven't you, mate?
Well, it's not that bad, but it's just, you think, I'll just go home and relax, and then you realise everyone's stressed because it's Christmas and
Yeah.
no one wants to sit down.
There's plenty of little blinis to have cream cheese spattered upon the top of.
You said Bleenies last podcast.
I'm
so-
always talking. I'm running a sort of scary advertising campaign around niche food.
I don't like any foods which begin with two consonants, like Bleenies or s'mores or
Right. So are you gonna go-
McVitie's
Right. That's
or, other things like that. When there's two hard consonants, I'm not going for that.
no. That's a,
Gnocchi, that's okay because it's different sort of realm of consonants.
Right. this is a weird topic.
It's a good topic. What's
Okay.
your favourite consonant formulation
Um,
for foods?
I like
vowels.
just vowels, pure vowels.
So you like froobs.
Frubes.
Oh no, that's with a U, isn't it?
Frubes. That's two hard consonants.
Yazoo.
This is so weird.
Okay, alright. Well, I'll stop talking about types of yogurt. Right, well, we can talk about something a bit more fun. What's your New Year's resolution? Have you got one? Your eyebrows looked interesting.
my eyebrows are as interested as I am, which is hugely. So my New Year's resolution probably will try and be vegan with Claudia on January. That's nothing. And so we're going to try and and rather than last time, so last time I was vegan, all I did was eat pasta.
Yeah.
Just pasta every day without fail. Huge bowl of pasta, black pepper and pasta. Because that's what I wasn't very creative. So I'm going to try and be a creative
Is it
vegan.
allowed cat milk?
Yeah. Provided you milk it directly from the teat
Right.
with your own teeth.
Rather than the anus?
No,
Go
I
on.
mean, if you have a third party milk the cat, then that cat's being oppressed, and therefore you can't.
True.
not
But if
that
you
one.
milk your own cat,
That's fine, as long as it
Okay.
consents.
fishy, I bet that milk would
Don't
be.
say that.
But I'm just saying fishy milk because cats.
It's
eat
horrible
fish.
though, and then you said anus as well. This is a family podcast, so we're having a family New Year, and that's
Everyone in the family's got an anus.
That's true. Don't oppress me for having an anus.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a bit of. That didn't happen. I'm just going to be a vegan for January.
That's quite nice.
So that nice start to
What
the
are you
year.
hoping to gain by doing that?
Just try and get your creative cat juices flowing. Because
I don't want cat juice on any of my food.
cars. If you do that, then it becomes easier to eat those meals, and it makes you into a position where you think of good meals outside of the realms of meat, eggs, and milk.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's cheese you miss though, isn't it? If you've got a little bit of wine and a little bit of crackers, you just I'll put
nothing on it.
What was the thing we were thinking about, which is nothing in the pub? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like sometimes like I'll just have on my cheese when there's like a word that doesn't exist. Just you don't say nothing. You just go
or you sort of, regurgitate nothing.
Yeah.
But yes, so I'll do veganery. Probably that's what I can manage for New Year's resolution. Also, it's too hard to be a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, it is.
I'm exhausted.
It's the most depressing time of year, isn't it? Everyone thinks, oh yeah, fresh start. It's not a fresh start. It's horrible.
Stale start.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
You're really tired. You're not fresh.
Exhausted, tired, unwell, feeling bleary-eyed, lethargic.
Sleepy. Yeah.
All those words.
Dr. Thesaureo.
Yes.
Or Matthew Milk, as you wanted. Ben wanted to start this podcast by introducing himself as Matthew Milk, didn't you?
I think Matthew Milk is good. Also, there's a milk theme running through this podcast.
That's true, you have to give yourself up for January.
I will.
Veganuary. I don't like that it's called Veganuary.
Well,
Everything's something now.
November.
Yeah, Movember, October.
October, that's quite good. If that doesn't exist, you should exist that.
I think it exists. So there's certainly something with sober in it. So it's not,
Yeah.
Just say, be a vegan for January.
Be a vegan. Yeah, you don't need it to be short. People aren't not doing it because it's too difficult to say long form, and then if you shorten it down, people are like, I'm banging into this now.
Yeah, because especially with things like Movember, I guess the people who invented that thought they were really proud of themselves. Except in this country, we don't even call moustache a mo. It's because in America and Australia and places, they do call moustache a mo. So it makes sense.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why do you call it a mo? Because you can't be able to say mustache.
Yeah.
Mo-stache.
What about people that pronounce it weird?
Like what?
Mustache.
Mustache. Well, as I said it, I worried about my pronunciation. Mustache.
Yeah.
Mustache. There's a pun there.
Yeah, and you go mustache.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Cracking joke.
Stupid joke.
If you're not watching this on YouTube, youtube.com/themarkandben.
Very good. I thought you were going to just go direct people to
If
youtube.com.
you visit youtube.com, you'll see loads of it. There's loads of entertainment there. Jokes.
Let me recommend you this new website I found. It's called youtube.com.
I remember when YouTube first got recommended to me.
Oh?
I was in secondary school, I think.
Yeah? What did you think of it?
Thought, well,
this is the future.
yeah.
Did you buy up a great deal of stocks? What sort of buying power did you have at 14?
No, I think I was about 12.
Oh.
I'm not wishing to brag, but I was
So your
there.
buying power was significantly reduced given you were 12?
Yeah, about 20p probably.
20p?
If I didn't want to buy a wham bar. Did we talk about wham bars on the last?
We're always talking about one bars.
It's a good bar.
It's a solid bar.
Yeah.
Tacky, actually.
Very tacky.
It's a tacky
In
bar.
summer, it can lose all rigidity.
We're talking about New Year's resolutions. Mark, what are your New Year's resolutions?
Well, I thought I should do more sit-down wees because they're really relaxing. And that, like Matt, now I'm
No
most of the
complaints
way
there.
Yeah, most of the time I'm there, and then sometimes do a bit of wee on the side of the bowl, and I think I could have just had a sit-down wee.
Yeah. Less tiring.
Less time.
Very important. More comfortable.
Way more accurate.
Maybe read a little thing.
Yeah.
Shampoo bottle.
Poo if you feel like it.
Yeah.
Poo,
It's there.
Just poo around.
Give
around
yourself the opportunity. Don't oppress yourself.
Yeah.
Open up the opportunity.
Don't.
That's all about New Year, new beginnings, new opportunities for having a poo.
Yeah. No wee.
Oh,
But then it's just the poo can follow whenever it wants.
if it needs to.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I just think what's the point of always
Yeah.
standing up? Unless you're going to a pub toilet where everyone will have done a poo. on the
diabolical.
seat. Yeah. Let's go to a diabolical public toilet.
Why do people find themselves in positions where they think, oh, it's everywhere? They're like swiping things in half and crashing.
Smearing it up the wall.
Yeah, well, where do you get... all I can imagine this is like a comedy skit going terribly wrong where someone's like, whoa, and then suddenly arrives in like a... There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be said about that.
Well, it's
Oh.
That's better.
My New Year's resolution is to get rid of that awful
No.
sounds box.
Mine's to use it much more.
Stop inspecting it and
That's a good one.
shut up. And have you got any others apart from having a little sit-down week?
I did write one down.
It'd
No.
be-
Oh,
it'd
it's my more serious one. Is to
Ugh.
I need to do running
Oh yeah.
because I've got
You got a half marathon, don't you?
I've got a semi-marathon, as the French would call it,
Right.
in Paris, as
Yeah.
the French would call it.
Yep. It's weird.
So I
Right.
probably don't need to do that. I've got a half marathon in Paris that I've
Yep.
got to do. And I'm out of form. Yeah, I've not even told this on the podcast. My willy nearly fell off training.
Oh no!
Have I told you about that?
No.
Oh, my little. The cameras have seen. Ben said no, and then secretly nodded that he had seen it.
I wanted to just make it seem all behind the curtain, man.
So when I was training for a marathon, this is doing New Year's resolutions.
Yep.
I wasn't. I was just running.
Yes.
I was just going for a run, and it was pretty cold. It was like a degree.
Oh.
Like, yeah, or maybe even
Was that in
less.
the cold snap?
It was when it was very cold in
Right.
London. I went for a run with boxers, which I now realise you need properly buttoned up boxers if you want to go for a
You
run.
didn't
in
have
midwinter.
unbuttoned boxers.
Well, yeah,
But that's the only thing you were wearing down there.
well, and shorts, but the
I thought-
the gusts were getting to the
No.
the vital area.
You were ventilating.
What do you
unnecessarily.
call the acorn in proper language?
Oh dear, oh dear,
I think it's
oh
called
dear.
the glands, but that almost sounds
Oh.
bell end. The tip.
Fine,
Right.
bell end.
Well, that bit, it turned into an icy cube. It went
Oh.
totally numb. And
Was
I
it
had
cold
to-
against your leg?
Yeah,
That's cold
I
at
was-
that point. If it's cold against your thighs, which are notoriously cold guys.
Well, I had to rummage, I thought the only way I could do this is like sort of fire by friction little.
You're not out in public doing this.
No, well, I thought that's the only way.
Rolling your own sausage
Well, that's what
desperately.
that's what my instinct was, and then I
You'd
thought,
be arrested.
yeah, you would, because people were looking, so I had to go sort of in a hedge, inspect myself, make sure it.
That's
actually,
worse.
But then I had to take one of my gloves off. I put all of the bits and bobs in my little glove compartment.
Oh gosh.
And it's a glove.
Wait, so you're wearing a glove like a condom at this
I
point?
had one
big,
glove on.
Big woolen condom.
Yeah, but including everything.
Rubbing yourself silly in a bush.
It saved me though. otherwise
Terrifying.
I'd had to have gone home.
Did you go home? or
So I
did you
ran with
finish
it
the
all
run?
on. Yeah, I finished the run. So, but I thought I was genuinely worried it might fall off.
With an icy cold bell end.
Yeah. I don't know what the problem.
Do you think it was okay? Did you dip it in a mug of tea when you got home?
Yeah. Well, I went for a bath straight away. to
Straight
make-
in the bath?
Yeah, make sure he knew he was all right.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Was he alright?
Yeah.
Still functioning?
Yeah.
He's not bright blue with freeze thaw or whatever it's called.
That's not where you
Frostbite.
want frostbite, is it?
Oh, poor guy.
When you see images of frostbite, it looks.
Yeah, if your little nosicle's getting done and little earlobes, sure your willy's going to have a trouble.
So just think
troublesome
about it. Next time you go running, your willy is actually important
Yeah, look after him.
because you don't think about keeping that.
New Year's
specific
resolution: look after your willy.
Yeah. Just, yeah, I suppose that
Just give him a break.
fits everything, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Go for a sit down wee as well.
Yeah,
Making sure he doesn't
Nice.
have too much work to do.
yeah, poor guy.
But yeah, you've got to think. You never really have to think about keeping that area of you warm because
No.
mostly it's covered.
I do like the idea of you frantically rolling him up and down.
I didn't
him
do that,
alive.
but it was just the first thing.
I bet you did. Hurrying around,
Just one little bit.
both hands in your trousers, running around.
Like, well, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Poor little chap. Poor
Right.
little
Yeah. So you're not gonna be one of those people that gets a gym membership because I did think about that to force myself.
Yeah, that's too tiring again.
Because just maybe go to the sauna.
And
twice.
expensive. Hard to go to the gym.
Mm.
Expensive to go to the gym. Not interested. There's a little gym in my building, what I'm allowed to use because I live in it. Went down there the other day. So I did have a little run. Didn't get cold willy. Dressed way too many clothes. Had sports top. We're talking over top.
Why did
then
you?
we're talking
It's an
fleece.
indoor gym.
No, I went for a run around the outside. Two trailer park girls go around the outside. And then came back to the gym and went on a couple of things. I realised I don't know how to use anything in the gym. Picked up a dumbbell a little bit, didn't really understand it, put it down again.
Yeah.
And then I tried, because there's no one in the gym, so I thought, this is the time to investigate. So I found myself sort of dragging down weird rope things, like wiggling weights around. I did nothing of any use.
So you just
Pure investigation,
Right.
making a fool of myself.
I mean, what do you really want to do?
I feel too embarrassed to be in the gym as well.
Is there a big butch?
I bet there's
bulky guys
yeah,
in
because
there.
there's like big dumbbells I couldn't even pick up, strewn around.
I think those are just for people who want to show people how
Or
much they can pick
Are
up.
too little and can't put them back again. Maybe they're crushed under them and didn't look.
Tiny little mice-sized men. Oh no! I'm under a dumbbell.
That'd be horrible. Horrible way to go, die under a dumbbell. Do not use that little sound box.
There must be something.
There's not going to be, oh, I'm under a little dumbbell sound box. There's nothing.
No,
it's nothing.
Probably didn't work.
Maybe you need to get a bigger one with more variety.
No, That's enough. There's 16 sounds.
Yeah, but they're all awful, and I hate them all.
I've remembered,
Yes?
weirdly, one of my main resolutions is actually to be less forgetful.
Oh, really?
And I'd forgotten that was my resolution.
You can't actively do that, do you? Or are you going to...
I've got to try because I'm way too forgetful.
What have you done so far these days?
I forget my lunch every day.
Yeah, that is annoying.
And I forget to do bits of work.
Yeah.
I forget
Can't you
to...
just have
Sometimes I
a nice
forget to
to-do
open my
list?
emails.
That's ridiculous.
I just forget to do everything. I don't know what level my brain
Because you can do
operates on.
steps like having a little notebook where you're writing down your to-do list and tick things off. As far as forgetting your lunch, I think that is just something that everyone just does all the time.
But every day.
It's impossible, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know, but I mean, I'm just too forgetful about everything.
Right.
I think I just need to concentrate more. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know how.
Do you find yourself not concentrating?
Yeah, I'm never concentrating.
You're in a daydream.
Yeah, I'm sort of. I think my.
What's
brain's-
wrong with you, man?
Oh,
Pay attention.
no,
No, Tad.
no, don't want to.
No, it's weird.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I am sort of paying attention to some things.
Right.
But then I can't help. Sometimes, when someone's talking to you,
Mm.
and your brain's just going, I know, or you start going, definitely listen to them, and
Yeah.
all you're thinking about is stop not listening
Yeah,
to
I
this
do.
person, and you're watching them thinking, yeah, I've heard that.
I'm
word.
really hearing
I've heard
this.
that word
I'm
as well.
hearing you.
And then you just have to say general stuff. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, well,
That's the way sometimes.
ups and downs.
That's
but
where it goes. Sometimes. That's where it goes.
Yep, some good, some bad. Raspberry.
I think it's
Cool.
important to use a phrase like "that's where it goes," which is not even a phrase that's recognisable.
Yeah, well, that's where it goes. The swinging.
Sorry?
pendulum. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
it's best not. It's best to say general things.
Yeah.
I think when that's happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to do things. Yeah, I need to start things. Sometimes when someone starts speaking to me and I've not expected them to start telling a long
Right.
story.
That's tough.
That's when I think they're about to say like 2 or 3 words
Yeah.
and they start going on.
Ready yourself for a couple of
Yeah.
statements.
I can't. I have to be like, right, listen while they're talking to me. That might help.
Yeah,
That's a visual gag.
I really do like the internal monologue. Who's insisting that you pay attention,
Yeah.
overwriting the information that's going in.
Listen.
Really concentrate.
Yeah, that happens.
And also I have that internal anxiety of they know you're not listening.
Yeah.
You need to look like you're listening, and B, really be listening. But it's too hard sometimes. Too hard. You're scowling, mate. Are you feeling anxious about your next New Year's resolution?
Well, no, I've got one of my notes says Megan Vary.
Right. I think perhaps you need to work on your handwriting. as
Veganuary.
well.
That's
Right.
what it says. We've spoken about it.
Have a
already.
little bit covered it.
Um,
Oh my god, I've done a bad.
what have you done?
That's fine.
Okay. Well, should we have a little break?
Yeah, let's have
In
an
the
advert break.
second half, we'll tell you all about our new plan for the new year for this podcast.
Yeah.
And if you've had any problem with the first half of this podcast, you'll have
Inundate us with messages like my mother.
Yeah. Horrible lady. Stop going.
The
Let's
space
just-
bar.
Let's just go. Welcome back to the mid-20s crisis.
Wait,
It's
it's done
all
something
good.
baffling.
Oh. Welcome back to the mid-20s crisis, where it's all good, baby.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Intro.
Oh, that would have been caught on camera.
Behind the curtain.
So what
Bonus
happened-
material on YouTube if you're keen.
Yeah, so you can see what happened in that 5-second gap between us, ending the last half and starting this one. It was us getting confused about the recording
Yeah.
mechanism.
It shows how well planned this show is as well. Don't. Why you take ages looking for them as well?
I'm sorry. So the brand new plan.
Yeah, we've got a brand new scheme. 2018 is going to be pretty big for the Mark and Ben
Yep.
mid-20s crisis. It's going to be an absolute revolution.
We're gonna start recording from Barbados.
No.
What?
We're going to start recording. We never agreed Barbados.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think I'd like to live in Barbados. It's too far.
Okay.
Too hot as well. You get sunburned.
Outer
You'd be a nightmare.
Hebrides.
Not the Outer Hebrides.
Inner?
Inner, fine.
Yeah.
It's a good compromise.
Yeah. So we'll be filming as much of these as we can now.
Yeah, we're going to have a bit of visual presence.
Yeah. Not that anyone probably needs to watch us.
That's not been the feedback that's come back, is it?
Yeah.
That we've never had an email that says, please, we need to be able to see you while this is going on.
But we just need to hit that YouTube thing because there's more people like subscribing more on YouTube.
Yeah, they love
people do
subscribing
likes
on
and
YouTube.
views and things.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good little medium.
So
Also, I think when we do stuff like show the microphone,
Yeah.
it'll make a bit more sense.
See, yeah, actually, to show you, that's how I've written Veganuary.
There we
You
are.
See, I'm pointing it at the microphone so you can see.
And
It's
he's
very hard to
pointing
read.
at it on the... on the notepad. So that's really cleared things up.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to be on the videos.
Yeah.
Which is a big.
And shut up.
No.
Is my other message.
No.
Shut up, because any of those of you who are saying we go, oh, you go off topic. Oh, you go off topic.
Listen,
Shut up.
we're not taking it anymore.
Yeah, we'll go off topic. It's our bloody podcast.
We'll do whatever we like.
You
Listen
do
to
your own
this.
podcast where you're on topic.
Right, what do you prefer, mangoes or melons? Mangoes, it's a basic and obvious choice. This is off topic. Welcome to the revolution.
Right, Ben's even confused me. Do I have to decide out of
Yeah,
mangoes
right
and
now.
Lemons.
Right.
Melons.
Melons, that's a dope's choice. Do you know why?
Watermelon.
I think it might be better for survival. Mangoes get a bit sweet after a while.
I don't like mangoes.
You don't like mangoes?
It's like fruit cheese.
Right, next episode, fruit cheese.
Yeah, and I never the
What
twain shall meet.
consistency?
I like fruit, I like cheese, but never the twain shall meet.
There is a problem with mangoes in that fibrous.
Way too fibrous.
And then slippery.
Mm.
So there's a very small margin of
And they don't
deliciousness.
taste good.
No, they do taste really good actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you to court for defamation of mangoes.
Well, they're not that good.
They're
Everyone's
delicious.
it's everyone's favourite fruit.
Yeah, it is a bit. It's a bit mainstream as a favourite
Slippers
fruit.
have to,
They are slip. They
Yeah.
are slip as well.
they're very slippery. But no, I
Too
think
slip,
okay,
I'd
but
say.
they're a bit like fur.
They are fur as well. They're a bit fur. See, captured on the visual media.
Yeah, true.
Exciting.
I did a
exciting.
hilarious tongue joke
Yeah.
to the camera.
That's a
That's
direct
one of mine.
quote. That's one of mine.
That's one of mine.
Right,
yeah.
what else are we doing then? So we've got brand new visual presents. So it's going to be deeply exciting.
But yeah, so what I was actually in the middle of saying is, so those people who are angry at us for going off topic, what we're going to do from now
Yes.
on is split the podcast into two halves. The first half where we're free.
Maybe it'll be like, the Mark and Ben, they're catching up now. Now they're catching up.
Yeah, in case we have any hilarious observations from the week, which
Yep.
we then can't manage to fit into
Current
a feed.
affairs, maybe.
Ah.
We could say things about Bitcoin.
Oh,
You seen Bit?
it has crashed recently.
Oh! Yeah, I've been watching it, man.
I asked Adrian Booth,
Yes.
who once featured on this podcast episode, and
Yeah.
hold on, I can.
No,
I-
please
no.
don't just look for it. No, I'm going to spend 15 minutes
He's-
scrolling through.
He's all into finance and investments and things,
Yeah.
and he says, "Nah, don't do it."
Yeah?
He says there's way sturdier investments to be made in life than Bitcoin.
It's all over the place, poor old Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Up and down.
It's
It's like
since
roller coaster.
I think it's since our last podcast saying maybe we should invest in it.
Yeah, and then it crashed.
Yeah.
Bad investment advice from the Mark and Ben. We never claim to be financial advisors. Please don't sue us for being financial advisors.
I don't think people are coming here for financial advice. Well,
People-
maybe they were.
People
up
are not
until then.
even coming here.
No, that's
That's the
If
big
you're not
thing.
here, get lost because we don't want you anyway.
We'll find you and we'll batter you
yeah.
like a lovely piece of haddock. Stop snuffling.
So and then in the second half we'll be more on topic.
Yeah.
So
As
yeah.
is demonstrated by that, by what we were just doing there. We're going to be pretty disciplined, very strict with ourselves, not just warbling on about
Yeah.
nonsense. And there'll be a 50% reduction in snuffling as well.
Yeah, I'm going to do more snuffling.
More snuffling?
I think it sounded good last time.
Don't
Text
do
in
anymore.
if you like
Yeah.
like the snuffling. Or ring in.
80906262.
But no, people might message that now, and it might be a horrible porno website.
Good. I'd say that. Good.
Well, worth it have run out of topics now.
No, that's not. We haven't run out of topics. We've got new ideas as well for the 2018 podcast.
What's that?
Well, think about it. We're going to have a studio. We're going to have
True.
archery lessons.
Okay. True. Lies with Mark Shadbolt. That's not. We've not done the. There's going to be more of lies.
It's a brand new feature called Lies
Yeah.
with Mark Shadbolt.
Yeah, archery lessons. We're going to do.
Yeah.
We could do very particular. One of the advantages of us doing this new format, we'll only be doing 15 minutes on the subject. Means we can get more.
No, don't
We
time
can get-
boxes, baby.
We can get more specific in our subject matter.
Yeah.
So it could
Real
be like
drill down.
Monday
Drill
mornings.
right down.
Yeah.
Drill in.
Drill
And out.
For example, we could do one on drills.
Drill, for example. Drill bits.
Drill
specifically.
bits, like fire drills, drill
What-
music.
Do you like a hammer drill?
Yeah.
Do you like a
man
hammer drill? Do you like a hammer drill?
We've gone mad. We've gone mad.
Do you like a hammer drill?
Yeah, I do know. I don't even actually know what a hammer drill
The
is.
hammer action of a drill really gets through.
Why would you hammer with a drill?
It's clever, so it's sort of like it hammers in as well as rotates, so it goes in better, like into like walls. Wall plugs. I like desperately showing wall plugs. Wall plugs.
I think wall plugs are good too, mate.
Yeah,
All DIY equipment.
it's lovely. I resealed the shower basin in my parents' shower. I found
With
handy.
with
Silicon
sealant?
sealant.
I always found that quite fascinating when I was young, and I wanted to pick it off.
I picked loads of it off to reseal it. That's mainly what started the whole job, because
What,
I
you
found
picked it
myself
off?
picking it all off.
Right, you're resealing that now because
Right, you've broken that, haven't you? You can fix it. It was nice.
Yeah, sealant. Who invented that?
Someone who's very wealth. No. Had a weird blocked nose there.
I've got a bit of a cold
No,
for the January. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about.
He's come up with the topic that he already thought of, and it's part of his New Year's resolution of not forgetting things. He's successfully forgotten things.
It's easy to forget things during a podcast because your brain's doing too many things at once.
My brain's barely doing anything.
What's the cure for the January blues?
Well, I have a number of theories. Here's one. Looking after a potted plant. Here's another.
Or just watch it die.
Mangoes. Here's another.
Keep going.
Cutting up your Christmas tree to very
That's
small
horrible.
pieces.
That's one of the worst things about
That's my
January.
favourite.
We
Get the
s-
chainsaw out. Chainsaw your Christmas tree into pieces.
Yeah.
And burn it. They burn really well.
And they smell
There's some
good,
Christmas
don't
tree in that pot, you see? Here's a prop. Here's our first prop. Ow!
I thought there should be more hitting on the podcast.
Ah, way more hitting.
Yeah.
That when we looked at the demographic and analysis of our previous videos, hitting came out very strong
Yeah.
as people's favourite part.
Yeah, so I've just hit Ben with a branch.
Yep.
If you want to see that, no, YouTube.
YouTube.com
/.
doing-
Mark and Ben.
No, just do YouTube.com. www.youtube spelled YOUTUBE dot.
That was a long joke.
It's still going as well.
Keep going.
No, I don't want to.
Hold on. What's the real cure to January blues? Is it to get drunk?
No.
Dry January.
Problem with January is it's so I didn't even think I was going to spend any money on Christmas presents. So Claudia, I said, right, all I want to do is just buy everyone a board game, and then that will be done.
Mhm.
So I buy family board games, family board game, family board game, family board game. And Claudia's like, no, you need to actually buy some presents for people. So I thought I was going to spend like 30 quid and I'll be done.
Right.
You spend loads at Christmas, it's rubbish.
I've not spent too much.
You're going on holiday, you're going to be heaving out the cash. You're going to be poor as anyone. January rolls around.
That's confidential information. I'm going on holiday.
Because you're not, because you're working diligently on call. No one listens to this.
I might not go on holiday. That's my line.
There's a possibility that you're not on holiday.
Exactly.
It's like Schrodinger's holiday.
Yeah, exactly.
You're both on holiday and not on holiday at the same time.
And I've eaten some radioactive breath
no.
mints.
Horrible.
You need breath
You do
mints.
need breath mints.
Because your breath stinks. Works, doesn't it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it
yeah.
probably does.
So I think yeah. What are you saying? You're talking about Christmas being expensive.
Yeah,
You've
because
got no
that
money in
causes January blues. Because I think sometimes January sales have a bit of shopping. Do a bit of shopping, maybe. That makes me happy sometimes.
Shopping.
Yeah, buy myself a patch purchase.
Oh yeah, you do like a pound set purchase, don't
I do. Maybe buy myself great yards of lawn turf.
you? Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's also because it's so cold, and then it's only it's a long time till the sun starts coming up again.
Yep.
Isn't it?
It's
So
like a weird conversation about weather you might have at a bus stop now.
I love talking about the weather. On the way here, I was talking to Margot, who's in the south of France, and one of the first I was like, "What's the weather like?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Sunny, but a bit colder." And I was like, "Oh,
Right. Oh.
opposite to here."
Oh.
Because it's like 11 degrees and a bit cloudy.
Yeah.
I love talking about the weather.
You do seem to.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
exciting.
Yeah, maybe. No, right now. Cures for the January blues. Let me tell you about them now.
I've got my cure anyway. Just
Well, what is it?
no.
I've been
I'm being
boring
very
on.
I'm very.
Why are you so meek?
Well, because you keep
I
talking
went a
over
bit
me.
shouty, didn't I?
Yeah.
I thought I was being too
You
meek.
said
so I
umbrellas or something bad.
over shouted. Go on. What's your cure
No,
then? What's your cure? What's your cure? What's your cure? What's the cure?
It's for not thinking about it as a fresh start. Because then, if you
So
keep,
mindset.
yeah, if you keep thinking, oh, January, I'll do all this and everything will get better.
Yeah.
If you just think, well, it's just as shit as the rest of the year.
I'm just trying my hardest.
yeah. Well, actually, no. I've totally changed. I'm just about summer now. I'm coming.
What do
to
you
life-
mean?
I'm coming to life in summer. I'm hibernating.
What do you mean? You're hibernating?
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Too hard.
Too hard. Yeah. That's why I'm going a bit to Italy because it's may or may not be
May
going to
not.
Italy.
May
Because
not.
I haven't necessarily bought my tickets yet.
Sure.
I could not go.
Could not go.
But yeah, so because it might be a bit warm, a bit sunny,
Mm.
I think I'm a bit too sad without the sun.
Right. Are you a sun boy then? You get sunburn immediately though.
I just like
A bit
that
bright.
option of getting burned.
Yeah. You like it always to be in hand,
Yeah.
but maybe.
No,
you
but I
could be a
think
bit burnt.
so. It's less about it's more about just not seeing it as like,
Mm.
well, my life's going to change. I'm going to turn a new corner.
It is. You
because
set yourself up to failure, don't you? That is
Yeah.
hard when you I'm going to buy myself a gym membership, go twice, break your ankle, hate it, wife leaves you,
Yeah.
maybe kick your dog by accident.
Yeah, or on purpose.
Or on purpose. Don't kick dogs. Dogs aren't just for Christmas.
They're for kicking.
They're for kicking hard.
No, they're not.
No, they're not, sure. But yeah, so...
Don't put this on YouTube.
Shush. The real cure for January is, I think you're right, is not setting yourself up to fail.
Yeah.
Give yourself a bit of a break. You've
Or
had a
drink
tough
through it.
one.
Oh, someone wants to come in.
Oh, it's a puppy, probably.
Puppy! Make a puppy come in.
No
It'll be
way.
good for visual content.
Okay. You got a vamp.
Come on then.
Come on.
We're inviting puppies into
Come
the
on.
studio just
Come
to
here.
see if we can get one to sniff the microphone. This
Come
one's been in our videos before. Is it the smallest one?
No.
Oh no, it's the oldest one.
The oldest one.
Very crooked.
Come on,
Hi, Miss Stella.
why are you being so crooked?
Here she is. I wonder if she's in there. She's very glossy.
It's just way too black, she'll never appear.
Oh yeah. Oh, what a little sausage.
She's a love. That's what New Year's all about.
So
Giving a dog a good stroke.
my other idea was to just drink through it.
Yeah.
Just smash.
No,
smash,
no.
Smash. No.
It's bound to be drinking through it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But what I actually meant is to do. Yeah, just get out and do stuff. Make sure you plan some do's and shindigs.
Stuff you can't fail at as well.
Yeah.
Attend an opera. You don't have to like compete in that.
No. Yeah, or just attend something a bit cheaper than an opera.
Yeah,
for
fine.
example.
Fine. If you want to slum it.
Don't try and up yourself. I mean, don't try and like improve yourself by saying, "Oh, I'm going to join a book club."
Just try your hardest.
Because you
Continue
hate
to
it.
try. You've already been trying, haven't you? No one in December is like, right, who cares?
I have been a bit like that this week.
Why?
Oh, it's coming to the end. It's like, well,
What?
nothing
It doesn't
counts.
matter.
It's Christmas.
End of calendar year. I'll just not bother anymore. You
Yeah.
need to really commit yourself, mate. You need to be trying harder. That's why you keep forgetting everything.
I've got some notes.
What are they?
Are you cost effective?
No. What? In what way? No. I don't like it when I have to buy my own lunch. That annoys me.
Or rather, make it.
Yeah. That's very cost ineffective.
So change that maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be a good thing. I do the same as you. I forget it. It's annoying.
Yeah.
So maybe that's part of my new year, new me.
Don't forget your
I do
lunch.
need to go to the gym and things, but it's too hard, isn't it?
Everyone's in the gym now.
Everyone's. Yeah. Also.
I hate those people who are like, oh, January gym goers.
Oh, what's all these idiots doing here in the gym? It's like, well,
Yeah.
fine. It's,
They
people
should be allowed,
should be in the gym.
but
really.
then once they've left, should be mercilessly mocked. But
Yeah,
not
yeah.
one. Not there's no
as soon as
problem
they
with
flaked, then they can be mocked.
Yeah, mercilessly.
Yeah, you do keep saying that.
Mercilessly.
It's too aggressive. Why are you
Yeah.
being so aggressive? Why you're not some huge gym rat?
I am. I'm fit as a fiddle.
Really?
Not really. Fit as I don't know, another string instrument.
Cello.
Viola. Viola.
Cello.
Viola.
Double bass.
Viola.
You're a double bass, mate.
No, I'll give you an arm wrestle for it. We'll finish the podcast
Ah!
on an arm wrestle. Right, here we go.
3.
I feel like
2.
I'm not going to win this.
What? I can't win you because I'll crush the microphone.
Yes! Right, Ben's
Look at
winning.
that. Have a good one, Merry. Oh no! Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year.
Have a